and this ain't fooling your neighbor. That's what you think.
Welcome back to another episode of Body Language Podcast. This is episode 15. I've got my lovely wife, Jessica Moore, sitting across from me right now. And I've got my little baby daughter, Olive, who's 2.5, sitting right next to her. She has her headphones in. She's watching her iPad. But if you hear her talk, that is what you hear. It is a 2.5-year-old baby. She has headphones in, so I don't think she'll hear us say fuck and shit and damn and things like that. Because, like I said, third time, headphones in.
It's not me with some weird alter ego where I'm like baby talking in the background. That's not it's not how this goes.
Yeah. We have our clip mics in, so maybe it'll only pick up a little bit of Olive. But if so, you're welcome, because how fucking adorable is she? For those of you who know her, you're welcome. For those of you who don't, you should.
Yeah.
Unless you're a creep. Don't bother my baby. Get away from my baby.
Both of us are tall and we'll fuck you up. So there's that.
So I just said something to Jessica about the new Hot Ones episode with Margot Robbie. I don't say this to a lot of people because it's like a very, very unpopular opinion. But what were you doing just now?
My Joel died.
It died?
It died. Like literally just now. Hang on. I'm listening. Hang on. I got it.
Okay. Pause. Okay, so anyway, we had to charge a Juul. What were we talking about? Hot Ones being a show. Hot Ones is a show now. It went from being like a YouTube show, like a DIY complex show, to now it's like an actual game show. It's like they're doing like basically what you saw on the show, but with two different families that are answering questions, and the loser has to eat the wings.
That's so weird.
And also the grand prize for every show is $25,000.
But I haven't seen this part of the show. Like last time I watched Hot Ones was...
No, that's all that we know now. It's just that. That's what it is now. But they released like a junket today of them talking about it. I guess it's not a junket. It's like, I guess what would be like what you said last time, like a sizzle reel of what's going to be coming in the spring and summer.
So it's going to be a contest.
Dude, they've got this whole arena, and it's like a big scrolling Hot Ones sign. There's 2 podiums. There's like a big... So
there's still questions, but you have to eat a hot one and then answer?
Right. It's kind of like, have you seen the Truth or Dab offshoot of Hot Ones? It's Sean Evans from Hot Ones, and it's done by Complex and Hot Ones. Yeah. But it's not like a Hot Ones episode. It's like recently they did Diplo and Dylan Francis.
No.
And it's just 3 wings, and it's only the 3 Hot Ones hot sauces. Ooh. So they're all hot, but it's like 9 minutes long instead of like a 30-minute episode of the show. But it's like that, but with I think 5 or 6 wings, and I think it's predominantly Hot Ones sauces. I don't think they're bringing outside sources in.
I feel like, and like I say this, like I want to say this like in not a prejudiced way, but I found myself watching like entire 30-minute episodes of Hot Ones.
And wanting wings afterwards? For
people that I traditionally was interested in, but then like the people I wasn't interested in, I would circle back.
They make you fans of them.
Right. Yeah, right? Well, I would circle back to after I already watched all of the ones of the people that I was already fans of and like I wanted to know about.
I think that's kind of how I got to.
But I think that by kind of making it this like short poppy, like it's a contest thing, like it'll be still very intriguing. I did kind of see on like, in a weird way, of the views of the Hot Ones, like the...
Right? Why wouldn't they fucking make it a show, dude? Every goddamn episode takes 1 day, 3 million views.
Yeah, no, yeah. And so, like, by making it, like, a contest, it's like... They got this, like, weird David Dobrik edge of, like, you might win $25,000. Do you want to eat these hot things? It's like...
Well, the angle from the video that I saw... It was like, imagine Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Mm-hmm. No. Imagine Family Feud. Yeah. You know how they have a family double dare, 2 family, and then Mark Summers in the middle with the camera thing in the background. Yeah. It was just like that. It was a big circle. It's a bunch of truss systems and like neon lights. So it's like, you could see Sean Evans being like, okay, welcome back to Hot Ones. We have the Gilmores on this side. We have the Bedoyans on this side. Tim, what you got for us? Today's Spawn, and then it's going to be something like that.
Although I see him being more like Steve Harvey on Family Feud
God,
now.
That's such a bad comparison. Steve Harvey sucks.
He's funny though. He jokes on people all the time. They'll say something stupid and he'll be like, what did you just say?
I see him being, in real life, one of those types of people. Okay, for instance, kind of like, he's the kind of dude to stand up on a podium with a microphone and bitch and make fun of of something that someone did. But then he says the wrong name at the 2015 Miss America pageant and somehow tries to blame it on the envelope. And it's just like, you're that kind of guy. You're the kind of guy that doesn't, even though I know he did a formal apology, but he just seems that kind of fucking asshole that does the whole, well, technically.
Okay, but have you ever
like,
Googled
just own up to it.
the Family Feud Steve Harvey Family Feud Steve Harvey funny outtakes? Like
I've seen a few.
Where okay, but
like the coupon one.
But now,
that's great.
like the coupon.
Yeah.
But now there's so many more. Like sometimes they'll be like, you know, what's the first thing that goes when you get out of bed? And they'll be like, some girl will jump up and she'll be like, my panties.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
And he'll look at her.
Just break.
And then he'll look at the crowd and then he'll look back
We
at
gotta
her.
cut that.
But there's so many moments like now. Okay, I will not even lie that like right after that like Miss America.
Update, I'm still super sick, by the way.
He is. But right after that whole like after all of that happened, you know, and there was a point where I was like, Steve Harvey's kind of a dick. Like, this isn't that funny. That coupon thing was funny, but then I saw a few
outtakes kind of bring you back to life for his
I saw a few after that, and I was like, "This is staged." But now that I've,
it is staged,
but now that I've seen so many where people are legitimately like they are sold for their answer, and when they give it, he's like, "Oh wow, you really thought that was the answer?"
Yeah, like you can't script that.
Yeah, like he'll look at them and be like, "You really thought that was it, huh?"
Yeah, you can't script that.
Like, no, the best is when it's like very situational to the human. And I say this like as in, if it's a redneck person, they say something that only redneck people would say. Or if it is, you know, a hood person that lives in the hood and they say something hood original that only a hood person would know. Or like someone, it's a very so then when they say these
Well,
things.
because they have very normal people in that.
But he looks at them and he says, are you sure this is your answer?
Because there's a potential that this could not make the show, and it may make a blooper reel.
Well, the part about Family Feud is that like
you may never live this.
We asked 200 people. These were their answers. These were. Yeah.
What's the first thing when you hear the word pork? Coupon.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say?
But there's so many sexual innuendo ones that are even more funny, where like it'll be a family, but it'll be someone and their husband, and then she'll say something sexual and the thing like on a whim, and then he'll look at the husband and be like, "What did you just? Did she just say that?"
Really? God damn it, Angela. Yeah, right.
So I used to think Steve Harvey was a scripted person, but now I kind of don't.
I'm not a big Steve Harvey fan.
He's funny.
I'm not a Harvey fan. Yo, I can smell you on my skin, like your perfume, your skin smell. Like, I just got a whiff of whatever perfume you're wearing today. And it's like, I'm obsessed with your smell.
Ladies, it's Gingham by Bath & Body Works.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. And by the way, for all of our listeners that don't know me personally, I've been married this April for 10 years to the same woman. Married men out there, if you do not love your wife so much enough to pick up her bra after she's worn it all day with a little bit of her own must,
He does this.
her skin smell and perfume on it,
It's boob
then
sweat.
you're a fucking psychopath. Because I pick up Jessica's bra after like a nice day of work, after she's like worn her Chanel and like a blazer, and she comes home and strips that shit off and puts on a t-shirt, and I find that motherfucker on the bed, I will pick it up at least twice before I leave that room and smell it. And then I'll hang it up to remind myself later that I need to smell it one more time before I throw it in the dirty clothes. Some of you might think it's weird. A, don't give a shit. B, married for 10 years, still in love, still go down on each other regularly. That's a healthy marriage. And C, people have much weirder things. Look, I like feet and I like your smell.
So next time you're booby sweat, ladies, just remember there's a man out there that's going to love that shit.
Yeah.
So let your booby sweat, because it happens.
Booby sweat. Titty sweat. That's the name of this episode. Titty sweat.
It's actually very stressful when it happens. It's like my boobs are sweating. It's going to show through my shirt, and it's going to piss me off.
But how could you possibly think that?
It's like when you go to work out.
Half-inch pad.
When you go to work
in front
out.
of your boobs.
When you feel your butt crack, have
Sweat.
a drip of sweat, and you're like, this is happening. I'm about to be that person that has butt crack sweat. When I played soccer in college, the butt crack sweat was real because I was trying not to die.
You got that booty though, so it's like it produces a lot of sweat. See, me, I got a little tiny micro butt.
I was also in Holocaust training with my coach, so there was that.
What happened, Beans?
My headphones fell down.
Your headphones fell down?
My headphones fell down.
She's so cute.
I can't even.
Oh, she's adorable.
That's why I am literally her bitch, because I can't. Like, she tells me what to do, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. It's fine.
We got, clearly you guys are 10 minutes into this. Oh, Beans, get it out. Get it out, girl.
Cough it out.
Clearly you're 10 minutes into this episode. You'll know this is our second audio cast. So you can't see what's going on right now, but our daughter has got these almost like Japanese teen bop cat light up cat headphones, and they're just straight adorable. And they blink. I didn't know
She's a
that.
baby DJ.
Yeah. Stop doing that. You're gonna piss her off, and she's gonna mess up her rhythm.
She didn't know it's
She's
happening.
focused. I know.
I turn the lights on. He's like, stop doing that. I'm like, she doesn't even know it's happening. It's fine.
See, Olive's the type of person that if you jostle her fucking situation, she's liable to get up, and she's got the iPad plugged into the wall. We got our mics.
If I
And then
sneeze, she's like,
it's
Mom's
like-
getting up. I need to go.
Right?
And I'm
God
like,
damn.
no.
She can't. Okay, Jessica can't even pee. Literally, y'all. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not adding to the story. Anytime Jessica gets up to pee, Olive is like a dog. Has to go to the bathroom with Jessica. Anytime Jessica gets up to go, like if she's making jambalaya, she got to go toss the sausage or the rice or whatever the hell, the tomatoes. And like, or turn on the hood vent or whatever. Olive's, before she can turn around, right behind her.
I have a funny
She'll
story.
get up to fucking turn up the TV, which is 10 feet from our couch. Olive will get up and follow her to the TV.
I have a funny story about this morning. I don't know if you heard me, but I yelled out, oh my God, Olive, chill out. I got up this morning.
This morning you said that?
Yes, and I was afraid it woke you because you were on the couch sick.
Oh no,
and-
I got up at 6:45.
Okay. Well, Olive and I slept in the bed last night, and Tyler was sick, so he's been on the couch. And so he slept on the couch last night, and I had to give her breathing treatments throughout the night. And then this morning, when I went to get up, my normal routine for the last couple of days since Tyler's been sick is for me to sneak out of bed while Olive's still sleeping and wake Rowan up, and then I come back downstairs, I get dressed, and then I give Olive her breathing treatment. And then by the time she gets up, I've had my makeup on and stuff. So I went to sneak out of bed this morning, and when I went to sneak out of bed, the door made like the slightest like the slightest noise, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I was like, nope, don't sweat it, just close it. I heard, oh, and I opened the door, and she has army rolled twice to the bottom of the bed, and she is now like in the position to just stage dive off of the end of the bed. So I'm like, oh my God, you psychopath. And so I'm like running across the room, and so she squats down and just saves herself. But she had just, like, I caught her in the mid-second army roll where she had just army rolled twice and then stood up like she was just ready to just face plant because I left her.
But there's been a lot of moments where I thought she was going to do that, but she's calculated the butt bounce and the elbow roll off the bed so good that you think she's about to fuck up and fall, but she was right after.
When I tell you that this morning she didn't have time, I tell you
she's 2.5, so she's basically the fastest little female.
I will tell you, do you know
she's
those?
just discovered running.
Do you know those moments in your life where you got scared after you had been asleep and you didn't have time to get what was going on before you reacted? Like in life, like you were asleep and then someone woke you up and you started swinging because you were scared. I think that's what happened to her this morning because of the way that she army rolled to the end of the bed and then stood up like she was about to sacrifice herself to some like inhuman gods at the end of the bed. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I looked at her and then shut the door in 2 seconds, and she had already, I don't even, how? Is this a poltergeist? Like, how did she make that happen?
I don't know. It was like May. It was still hot outside. So it was a few months ago. It was like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. We were jumping on the bed, and I am a total fathering enabler when it comes to no children jumping on the bed. But she was jumping on the bed, and I started jumping on the bed, and then I was like, hey, I kind of realized what I was doing. I was like, hey, we should probably stop.
This is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
And then I said, stop now. And she kept jumping. I said, Olive, sit down. And she stopped jumping midair and then just kind of crisscross applesauce onto her butt.
Yeah.
But her feet hit first before her butt. So her feet recoiled her body weight behind her. And she was going towards and she was already close to the edge of the bed. And she would have literally, like a bouncy ball,
catapulted off the bed.
Boop, boop.
Just catapulted.
But I literally grabbed her thigh and just barely, when I grabbed her thigh and I pulled her just enough space for her head to just go on the mattress. Perfect amount of space. I saw myself in a moment of, that was super slow motion, but then also I was so pissed off after it happened. I was like, Olive, you have those moments where you're just like,
but at the same time, it's like you in your mind flashes those dad saves, like the Instagram feed where it's like just dad saves. You're like,
I know how they feel now.
Yes.
I had one. It was wild. I was not a fan of it. So from since then on, we're not a bed jumpers.
Hey, Knuckles. Thanks for dad saving. Yeah. Literal. I have moments like that though with both the kids. Sometimes even Rowan.
Rowan, I feel like comes in and tells us how badly.
Rowan will still sometimes jump and throw a knee or an elbow, and I'll catch it right before her face, and he'll hit my hand and think he hit her, and he'll look at me and be like, and I'm like,
well,
yeah,
he's
almost
just a good brother though.
Yeah, almost caught it, son.
But
he'll be like.
But I remember Lauren though. There's a lot of times where Lauren
flailed into it, because she'll try to flail into it.
But she didn't know. I was the only one that knew. She didn't know because she didn't understand body language and accidents and shit.
Body language,
right? Like and subscribe. Episode 15. What up? And then would run and tell my mom or my dad, and then would get in trouble for something technically I did, but I didn't do on purpose.
And Rowan knows, if he's doing something in a natural motion and I see her flail into it, I don't get onto him. I don't get onto him. Because this is
I was just saying you may want to sit back because she was about to get up.
Because if he's in a natural motion, that used to...
Do you want a pillow?
Another one, yeah. But...
The unicorn?
No.
No? Okay, well, shit.
Or give me that tiny blanket up there at the top. Or that Supreme pillow will do fine.
I've got a mic clipped on. I can't go far.
Supreme pillow is fine.
I've only got 8 foot.
No, but when I was growing up, I had five siblings, so it was very much just our parents.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Well, I have an older brother that's
but I'm just saying that's crazy to think about. That I'm married to a woman who has 5 siblings.
But they're all from my dad. That's the crazier part.
Well, I mean, we don't have to go into full detail, but what's even more crazy is that there's one of them that I haven't even met.
Well, I just meant
We've been together for 10 years, babe.
I just meant the crazy part about them all being my dad's is...
What, baby? What's the matter?
There's an ad. She's mad. She doesn't like ads. She doesn't like ads,
dude.
YouTube.
She'll say, fuck this video if there's an ad. She'll go to another video if there's an ad.
I'm going to have to buy YouTube Red because my daughter doesn't like ads, so you guys need to get these things out of our way. No, but she...
How dope would it be if we could toss the podcast and the vlog channel onto YouTube Red and not have to worry about AdSense and shit? And just... Oh my God, dude. I want to be... Damn it. Whatever. Anyway... I don't want to talk about that.
What I was saying is that what I meant about my dad is we think it's crazy. You think it's crazy that your wife has 5 siblings. How about my father has to wake up every day and say, holy fuck, I have 5 kids.
Yeah.
5 children. My brother is...
Oh God, it wasn't a dream, oh God.
How old am I about to be? 29.
Are you 28?
I am 28.
We were fighting earlier.
I am 28.
And I said something about you being 28, and I was like, is she 28 or 27?
I'm 28.
Did I just add on? Did I just give my wife another year?
I will be 29 on July 13th. If you guys want to have a party, let's go. But I never have a party. We'll probably just...
Well, now wait a minute. But to be fair to everyone listening to this and to your husband, who's very, very handsome and sweet from what I hear, and very authentically, just genuinely romantic. Hasn't thrown you a surprise party because the last 3 years of your life have been 4 years of your life since 2016 have been revolved around Rowan leaving the baby stage into little boy stage and then immediately getting pregnant with another baby.
And also, I've been a recluse.
So you haven't been surprise party-able yet.
I've also...
We could throw a surprise party so you could watch us get fucked up and then you have to go breastfeed.
Also, I've been a recluse. Like,
we both have. Our social circle has gone to the size of the back of a big pen.
I think it's like 3 fingers, I could say. The people that I talk to normally. It's like, you know, it's not that I don't care about other people, because I do. Like,
well,
okay.
That's not to be questioned. I'm pretty sure everybody that knows you personally and everybody that follows you on social media and sees your story, they know how apathetic you are and how much empathy you possess.
I would like to say this publicly, though, because I don't feel like I get an opportunity to say it. If I say something nice to girls, because I don't feel like girls take it like they just think, oh, well, like she's just saying something because she wants a compliment. It's like, I say something nice to people that I care about. I don't say anything to people I don't care about. That's the truth about me, Jessica Moore. Like, if I say something...
You heard it here first, people. If you get a ding on Facebook or Instagram from Jessica Moore, you better fucking answer it because you're special.
But no.
And if you don't, then fuck you.
How about just know that I'm not just like one of...
Fuck you, Ronnie.
No. But sometimes, like, I do look at things and I'm like, well, she got 76 other comments and she didn't give a shit
That's
about
fucking
what...
racist, man.
She didn't give a... I would call out Jasmine because she would love this. But I'm just about to tell Jasmine. Jasmine will get 100 fucking comments and then I'll comment first, and then everyone else will comment, and then 3 days later she'll comment, and she'll be like, you my bitch, and I'll be like, yeah, you my bitch too. And like, that'll be like the end of the commenting.
I think Jasmine listens to our podcast.
Like, I loved...
Shout out Jasmine. Jasmine, if you're listening to this podcast, we're 22 minutes into this episode. Yeah, dude, shout out. Like,
Jazzy Jazz.
I hope you're well. We haven't seen you in like 7 or 8 years. Hope you're well.
I will literally come to your work.
Why haven't we? We come up there all the time.
That's what we should do on our way home.
We don't ever surprise her. Dude, we could surprise Travis at work at the restaurant. We could surprise Jasmine at Estee Lauder.
That's what we're doing. Hey, Jasmine, on one of my filmings...
Babe, you do know that your mic is right there. You don't have to yell towards the mic.
I'm yelling to Tyler because he's across the room. Sorry, guys. On one of my filming sprees, and I'm not going to tell you which one, we are going to stop by your work. And we're going to yell and hug each other because I miss you. And also...
Go eat Jimmy John's.
We're going to go eat Jimmy John's and I'll buy you a Starbucks on the way back to work because I'm a basic ass bitch. Just like you. Also, you're going to do my makeup.
Hey, I'm a basic bitch. I like Starbucks.
And tell me
I'm okay with being a basic bitch. Hey, it's like you were telling me about your Uncle Rip. What's wrong with being a city girl? Hey, what's wrong with being a basic bitch? Okay, sometimes basic bitch have
literally
big old dongs and big old boobies.
My Uncle Rip had to console me one time because I was crying. He's literally one of my favorite people. And I was crying and he said, why are you crying? And I said, because they said I wasn't a city girl anymore. And he said, well, why do you want to be a city girl? And I said, well, I mean, he said, why don't you want to be a city girl? Sorry, guys, the wine. And I said, well,
sorry, guys, the wine.
I've always been a country girl because my grandmother that had already passed, she was very much country. We rode horses. We always did country things. And I said, I want to be a country girl. And he said, but I mean, people are going to see you the way that they see you, but do you really want to define yourself from the get-go by what they already think? Yeah. So, do I? No, I don't. You know, did I ride horses as a kid? Yes. Did I grow up in Coleman County? Yes. Did I love living in the country? Yes.
But he also, the point was, I was waiting for you to hit that point where he's like, you know, when you get older, are you always going to want to define yourself as a country girl? Possibly not. You could be want to be, you kind of like when I wanted to be Tony Hawk for 6 to 15. But then when I got a hardcore record and a guitar, things changed for me.
I think I'm about to text him later because literally...
It's not that late. It's only 10.
I think that at so many points in your life, you think that you have so defined yourself. You think that you have so figured yourself out. And the older that you get, it's that thing that keeps morphing. It's like that screensaver
You
of
hit
that
life bullet points.
It's that screensaver.
checkpoints, yeah.
It's that screensaver of that square that never really stops. It just keeps continuing into this circle, but it's a square. You know what I'm talking about? Where it goes into like what
And
you
just
think.
and just every now and again, it will hit evenly
Exactly.
in the corner.
That's what I'm saying. But that is life. It's like we think so many
Very true.
times that we have defined ourselves. But to me, you asked me earlier a question that I will not repeat. But I will say, you asked if you were defined by something, and I said, I think that the only way that I could rationalize human life sometimes is by saying that the only thing that I can define every day when I wake up, from the moment that I wake up, is to say I'm rooted.
What's wrong, baby? Get your headphones?
Headphones?
What you watching? Sorry, baby, I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
you're
I just saw she took her headphones off.
You're fine. You want headphones?
What you watching
I'll
over
turn
there?
it down because I hear that you
You
turned
watching
it up.
Emma?
It's really loud.
All right, Emma.
It's really loud. Do you want to watch Addie?
Yeah, I was my Sadie.
You want
You
to
want to
watch?
watch Addie?
You want to watch
You
Emma
want to watch
or
the
Addie?
vlogs? You want to watch our vlogs?
You want to watch Addie? She wants to watch.
Oh, God.
my
Catastrophe.
I like Sapad.
What the
I
fuck
like
is that?
Sapad.
Do you want to watch Addie or Emma?
Oh, God, beans.
Addie.
Okay. hang
Breathing
on.
treatment happening. Golly.
Yeah, she's
But hey,
like-
but look, that cough sounds so much better than it did when it started. That
She-
cough sounds like it's like at the top of her throat, like it's coming out, like the mucus is coming out of her throat.
It's productive, and I think that that's like when she was tiny. Anyway, I'm going back to what I was saying because I think it was important.
Olive, you just jerked the headphone cable. It's the headphone cable, babe. Look at the base of it. Look at the
doesn't
base of the cable. She's sitting on it.
Whoop.
There you go, Beans. And the iPad's
It's
upside
under her
down.
leg and the baby.
She does that all the time. We need to get her a wireless situation.
She needs a Bluetooth like headphones.
Yeah.
But it has to be
headphone set.
cute because she won't wear regular ones.
Well, I mean, honestly, what we could do is just get like some pink skull candies.
Yeah.
They got those Wi-Fi bases, or not Wi-Fi, but Bluetooth bases. You plug the Bluetooth base into the headphone jack, and the other Bluetooth bases goes into the headphone jack of the headphones.
Yeah.
So they have a wire option,
Yeah.
or they come with little squares, and you can plug it in, turn it on, plug it into the device, turn it on, and it links. And or if you're not, you can take them out and they Velcro, and then they have a cable option where you can put the cable in there.
How long have I been running and you haven't bought those for me yet?
Well, they don't work with sweat, babe. Well, you just need some AirPods. You need the Galaxy AirPods or Galaxy Pods or whatever that they got.
You're rude, and I have an iPhone now.
Oh, that's right. Well, get some AirPods. They're only like $85.
AirPods don't work with my
You
phone.
can go to fucking Walmart and get off-brand AirPods that work with almost every phone.
Do you know what the problem with AirPods and running is? That's why they
Sweat,
created the
sweat.
leash. It's because those shits will fall out of your ears. Just like,
Babe, have you tried to run with your Casas?
no, because I'm afraid to
Run.
sweat in them. Hey, listen, here's
Run
my problem.
them,
Here's my
dude.
problem. I sweat like a man. Is it going to make them smell or stop
What's the
working?
matter, baby?
I'm turned down.
It
they
fell
fell
down.
down?
Is
Oh,
it going
no.
to make them stop working? That was my.
See if the leveler on it is okay. Yeah, if it was tight.
Mom.
No, not that, baby. I meant like,
I just want to know if she can hear
sometimes
it.
I put the headphones on her.
I hear it. The leveler. It was in one ear and not the other.
Well, sometimes hey, what's the charge on it? Unplug it. I'm done fucking with this.
29%.
Unplug that sucker.
Okay.
And now here, put the dongle in here.
Okay.
Try that.
It was like way too loud and one.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's like this
That's why she didn't want it.
iPad like is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Dude.
It was your drumming. That was it. There we go. She'll like
there you
this.
go, boo boo.
Here you go. It's
There
fixed.
you go. Oh, fucking iPads.
I think it's it.
There you go. Is that better?
Man, it's been a long week, dude. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday.
Me too.
I know you are. Yeah, this weekend's gonna be fun, man. This weekend's gonna be a weekend to remember for sure for you, because you shoot your first very actually professional movie, not some Elsie Holt bullshit. Non-shout out to you, Elsie Holt. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. This is like your first professional, like real thing, dude. This is gonna be really cool. You should be pumped as shit. Because guess what? Friday, tomorrow, is your last day as who you are now as who you'll be to Sunday when you wake up from
Jesus
Sunday.
Christ, Tyler, no pressure. Jesus, as if I already wasn't
I don't
feeling
see
it.
how that's pressure. I'm just saying that's like this is tomorrow is your last day as somebody who is like a beginning actress. As of tomorrow or as of Saturday, you will be like a legitimate on a journey actress.
I think that
You know what I mean?
there's so much to be learned, but there's also so much to be anticipated, and I think that my anxiety is already so high that by moment when I overwhelm myself, I just keep having to tell myself, like, bring it down, bring it
You're
down,
going
bring
to
it
do
down.
great, though.
Bring it
You're
down.
going to do great, just like you do at everything else. Look, do you remember when you first started at AGW?
No.
And you were like, there's no fucking way that I'm going to be able to handle this paperwork, do drawings, and run a computed system for this work. Now look at it. Dude, you're teaching... What's wrong, babe? What happened?
You want to sit on that side?
You want... Okay. That's okay. You don't got to be rude about it. Jeez.
Okay, scoot over.
Take it easy, Tom.
Go ahead, scoots.
Good grief. What was that about?
She wanted
Yes,
to
ma'am.
switch sides
Okay,
with
good
me
grief. You
how
can-
we were sitting.
You can sit wherever you want. You got 8 feet, babe. Pretty much.
She wants
Okay,
me
you
to
can-
sit somewhere.
You can, baby. You can sit right there. Jeez, we're just...
Move your leg. Move your leg.
Her
Stop
headphones are
yelling.
falling down. But anyway, man, it's stressful shooting a podcast with a baby in the room, ain't it? This is why we do it without the babies.
This is why we always do it without the babies.
Okay, baby.
I think,
We got
as far as the movie,
But you're gonna do great. Look.
scared.
Whenever you started AGW, you had this huge worry about the work that was going to be involved. Jess, you had a huge worry about what was going to be involved. Then you nailed it. When you started at Steads and you learned drawing, you're like, I can never do that. And then you came home one day, you were like, I'm about to fuck up this whole architectural design thing. I not only want to do this for a living, but I want to learn how to draw for other companies and this and that. Then you started doing like high-end photography modeling and not just like, and you nailed that. Like you always tell me that I'm a man of many trades and I'm good at everything, and I'm humbled by that and I appreciate that. But you also need to look at yourself. Like you have a lot of things going on with yourself that I don't think that you necessarily give yourself credit for, that I'm not going to give you credit for regularly, because I don't want your head to get that big, because you are that good. You are good at being a model. You're good with people. You're good at your job. You're good at sex. You're good at acting. You're good at sex. You're good at like designing things. You're good at helping people with their problems. You're good at conversations. You're good at style. You're good at sex. You're good at like so many things. So like if you're nervous, be nervous, but don't let it like, I've been so nervous before to where it's fucked up my rhythm. You know, like there's a healthy amount of nervousness and then there's a non-healthy amount of nervousness. Let it in, drip by drip, drop by drop, but don't get overwhelmed by it.
he made
Don't-
me cry because that was very sweet. I needed to hear that. And he hadn't said that up until this point because he's like, Jess, you're a professional. This is your job, and you need to do your job. But just now, he just let me into the personal side of him, so now I'm crying. So that's that. But
You're a good entertainer, and you're gonna do fine. And I think you're nervous now.
I'm
It'll be
only-
one of those things. Okay, do you remember when I first started playing shows? Do you remember when I first started playing shows in Mobile at larger venues, and I got to the point to where I feel like I didn't have enough performance time. My buzz would last longer than my time given.
Yeah.
That's what is going to happen Saturday. You are going to show up Saturday and you're going to nail it. And Sunday you're going to be like, shit, I want to do it again. I want to act out another scene.
I feel like it could be better.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you wake up Sunday and you have to go home, you're gonna miss the entire day Saturday. You're gonna be nervous on Friday, tomorrow, until Saturday morning when you get there, and you're gonna get to meet Steve on a more personable level, your other co-workers, your other co-actors and actresses, and it's gonna be things like, I don't know, by the end of the day, you're gonna be like, dude, I'm obsessed with this. Why have I not done this before? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that is it for tonight's episode. We appreciate you guys coming to listen to our podcast tonight. We love you guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share and show your friends. We will be on tomorrow night with potentially our buddy Jeff and guests that you guys are very familiar with, Chris Kuzma and Nick Prentice. But yeah, we had to cut this one a little bit short. We're going to try to shoot for 45 minutes tonight, but we had to give Olive her breathing treatment. Close this night out. It's getting a little late anyway. She was getting a little pissy. And, you know, it's kind of messing up Jessica's rhythm. But we just called it for the night. But anyway, we love you guys. Like, subscribe. We will see you guys tomorrow. Body Language Podcast out.
If you love somebody enough, follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to